Hi, can you guys hear me? Let me know that you can hear me. We've got Vision Acres in here and E3 Farmstead, all handmade. Jackie. Everybody's saying hi. Dad's in here. Mom is in here. Diane. Lazy Days Ahead with Jesse and Lisa. And you can see us and hear us. I'm late for an important date. What did Connie say? Found out Sunday my bestie is sick with you know what after being in an RV for a week together. So that means I can't have any company for 2 weeks. Oh, that's a bummer, Connie. It'd be a good time to work on your channel when you're quarantined. Hey, Craig. Craig's Cabin. And Scott with Rambling with the Brooms. This is Eddie. And Eddie spent the weekend in the hospital. Hey, Ricky Ventures. I took Eddie Friday to get his vaccinations, his yearly vaccinations that we get every year. And this time he reacted to it. He got real sick. His temperature got up to 105. When I took him in, the vet was concerned that he wouldn't make it. And he stayed in the hospital Saturday and Sunday, and he's doing better. He looks irritated. He's really very tired right now. Hey, Joanne. And Don Lee. And Phyllis. Hello. And Greg is in his room tonight. He's reading. So without Greg here getting on my nerves and being loud, I don't know how long I can stay on here by myself. Big Red, hey, how are you doing? It's good to see you too. And Sharon. We've got 23 people in here. Fowler Family Farm, hello. And there's Creekside Maples. I was looking at my goats this weekend, guys, and I was reading the text there. I was looking at my goats this weekend, and I purposely put a buck with 2 of them, but it looks like 2 of the does. It looks like I may have 3 of them bred though. Thank you, Craig. Yeah, y'all don't forget to smash that like button or press it or whatever you do to it. I'm gonna go back up here and look at something I thought I saw. I'll ignore you. I can yell in your ear. That's not what I was looking for. Yeah, Vision Acres. You can see what happened when I was left alone in our life. I could call him in here. Hey, Trevor. Caitlin's in here. I didn't see her come in, but I see Sarah has said hi to her. Okay, guys. I guess we'll get into it, and we probably won't be on a full hour today. And I guess he's tired of me holding him. Sarah hiding as Chris. Oh, Sarah, is that you in here? Hey, Kristen from Lazy C Homestead. Robert Nelson, I've been called Red since I was little. I see Big Red in a lot of the prepping channels. So anyway, last week we talked about looking at some property and making an offer on it. Hey, Inferno Gaming. So we made an offer and they countered. Well, actually, it went back and forth just a little bit, but we've got an offer and acceptance on a property, and we are supposed to be closing September 1st. Tina Ladybug is in here. I think I said hi to Tina. Anyway, it is 19 and a half acres. That is closer to us, right? No, E3, it is not closer to you. Yeah, I'm super excited, Jackie. It is, so it's going to be right, Mom and Dad are going to build right across the street from where my new house is going to be. It's one of them that needs a little TLC or a lot of TLC. It's been vacant for a few years, but I started to say the foundation is good. I guess the foundation is good of the house. It's on a crawl space, but the house is good. It just, the flooring has to come up. There's a lot of things that have to be replaced and rebuilt, but the frame, the structure is a good structure, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. I mean, real red copperheads in my family. Yeah, the structure is solid. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say there. But so we close September 1st as long as nothing goes wrong, and shouldn't go wrong. The only thing I get anxious about it because of how they talk about a second wave of this stuff going on, and they talk about closing things down again, and something like that could definitely interfere if it happens before our closing. And then once the closing happens, we can just start working on it and get moved out there. It's like where I am here, this is completely wooded, or just almost completely wooded. Out there has some pasture, and it does have some fencing, but the fencing is barbed wire, so I would need to put up fencing for goat. Is it field or wooded? It does have some trees. It's mostly pasture land, but it does have some trees. And most importantly, it has a few really big trees up by the house. And it has, close to the house, 3 mature pecan trees. And I think 2 or 3 plum trees. There's no pond or anything. There is a well already there. There's an existing well. Little Southern Brothers, hello. Glad you guys came in. Outdoors with Big Mac. We closed at the height of the first 90-day lockdown. It does add a little to it all. We wish you the best. At the first 90-day lockdown. Okay, Vision Acres, did that interfere with your closing on your property? There's a black, oh yeah, there is a black walnut. I forgot about that. There's a black walnut in the front yard too. Yeah, Jackie, we could sell them because between those 3 trees, I mean, there's no way we could eat. The family can eat all of those. They're huge, and there are a lot of pecans on there now. Trying to think what else was it I was gonna tell you about it. There will be a lot of videos coming up about, after we close, of course, about the process. And moving everything. Do you guys? Yes. That was the other thing. There is a shop. There's a huge shop out there. It's like I think it's a 20 by 60 metal shop with electricity. While we work on the house, where are y'all staying? We're going to stay in this house. Does that look okay? We're going to stay in this house. Yeah, I don't know about him. We're going to stay in this house and work on that house and then get moved over there. Whoops, I hit the table. And then get this house ready to sell. He was sleeping. Yeah, I'm just really concerned about him though. I guess, I mean, being sick, he's drained. But like, it happened. I woke up the next morning and I took his temperature. It was 105. And I took him to the vet real fast. Yogi Hollow Farm says they're listening but can't comment. Commuting home. Don't be afraid to ask for help from family and friends. Wish I was closer. Robert, we have a lot of, I have family here, and they will help. Do we need to get a caravan of trucks up there to help you move? That's funny. I do have family and friends to help. You guys are funny. Let's see. This is what I do when I don't really have much to say. Honestly, I never do have very much to say. Infernal Gaming, moving truck right here. Infernal Gaming is my nephew. Anyway, I put the link up if somebody wants on. I am not able to sit and ramble like Scott or, let's see, Kristen. She doesn't have a problem doing lives. Or probably Sarah, or Chris, really. Who else? We can help you, Lord. Just say the word and we'll be on our way. I appreciate that, guys. That's cool. You're doing great. Greg is in his room reading. His hobby is reading. What's up, Scott?
Okay, I heard my name. You said you wanted me, so I jumped on.
What's
going on?
Is it snowing out there?
I'm gonna have to say a solid no. But my U.S. friends are gonna be real mad.
Wow.
It is about. Hopefully, it doesn't lose.
Where'd he go? One of these days, I will set up an easel and paint with you on a live. Do
So,
what happened?
It's really nice out.
I thought it always snowed in Canada. Isaac wants to know why Greg isn't here. Can you hear me, Scott? Can you hear me? I don't guess he can hear me, guys. He's checking his weather to brag. I don't know what to. Scott, can you hear me? Huh. I don't guess he could. Scott, come back. Actually, I think it's Donna. I hear Greg in there rolling dice. Where's the new place going to be? It is still in Northeast Oklahoma. It's about 30 minutes from where I am now. Scott has snow in his ears.
Not sure what happened there, but you just went all
Could you
fuzzy.
hear me?
No, couldn't hear a thing.
Lazy Days Ahead says you have snow in your ears.
No. That's an earbud. It's not snow. Oh, I can point everybody. Can you see the plane? I just looked. It's coming from Frankfurt. If you could see that plane up there.
Mm-hmm.
The route right above our house is the main artery from Europe to land in Toronto. And believe it or not, Dallas to fly over to London crosses over.
Really?
Yeah. They fly pretty much from Dallas to Manitoba, and then just as they're about to hit into Ontario, they cut towards Toronto, and then over us, and head because the farther they go up north, it's the jet stream that pulls them over to Europe. It's quite neat. So
somebody
I'm on
said something.
Yeah, I can't see any. If you see anything, I can't I can't see any chats. I'm on my phone.
Patty just came in. Hey, Patty.
Hey, Patty.
I wasn't in your live Friday, but I did watch your video today.
All right.
I must have missed something.
It was a challenging moment, but it was a good time. Lots of laughs. I've got some exciting news this Friday. Can't miss it. Going to be well worth the wait.
And it's at
1:30 Eastern, 12:30 your time.
Yeah, okay, 12:30.
Yep. But yeah, that's about it. And then I've got something else that I'm doing. That's why I came outside. I'm actually making hot plates.
Making what?
Hot plates. So the tree that I cut down, I made into. They're going to be little hot plates for on your table or whatever else.
Okay.
And then I've got some really large ones. They all have to be sanded, and then I'll be putting the cracks. I'll fill with clear poly, and then ver 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 ah ver verithanum. There we go. I had a rough time getting that one out.
Sharon says, I have to laugh that people think we are always cold here in Canada.
Oh, but don't forget, it's been the last 2 weeks has been over 95 here. So
that's why I asked you if it was snowing.
Oh, I know, and that's
I was being sarcastic.
Oh, you know what though? I obviously know you're being sarcastic. There's many of your population that aren't, that actually think we have snow all year round. That's why I'll say, about my dog sled and my igloo, there is some people that have zero clue. And it's, you know what, if people are that naive, that just opens me up to a whole lot of fun.
Lazy Days Ahead says, Scott, triple click the right button and it will darken your screen and highlight the words in white font, easier to see outside.
I can't see any words.
That's what they said. He
The
said, she said.
The last time I touched my phone, it went bleh, so I'm not touching
it. Okay, Terry. Hi, Terry. Bye, Terry. Terry just dropped in to say hi real quick. They're at their granddaughter's softball game.
Who did? Who just dropped by?
Terry, MT Homestead.
Oh, hi, Terry.
I named all of my hens after her.
You did?
Mm-hmm.
I thought you were going to name your top rooster after me.
I didn't know that. I mean, I can. He doesn't have a name. The problem with that would be that my brother's name is Scott. So, I mean, would it be after you or Scott, my brother?
Well, either way, as long as his name's Scott, he's a good fella.
Yeah. Right? I guess if you want him to name, yeah, we can call him Scott. And all the hens are Terry.
And you named all your hens Terry. Nice.
All the chicken hens. Yeah.
Okay. I'm sure Terry's honored.
She is, I'm sure.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, you're crazy. So where's your sidekick?
He's in his room. I thought he was reading, but I heard him rolling dice, so there's no telling. Little Southern brother says to call him Broom. That's a good idea, actually. Broom. Scotty to Rooster. Scotty to. roster. I don't get it. Where are you going? Oh, you're laying down or something. Sitting down.
Yeah, I'm just going to sit down here.
So in their live last week, Terry was complaining that nobody had named any of their livestock after her. You know,
That's right.
Rancho Los Rosales has his buck named Big Mike, and nobody's named anything after her. Lazy Days Ahead says, call it Ramble Rooster.
The Rambling Rooster.
Ramble Rooster.
All right. Well, we're just going to have to set up a poll. And everybody's going to have to, after the live's done, everybody's going to have to go back and comment. Ooh, that'll raise you up to YouTube, and YouTube will push you right off a cliff. So my 2 lives were, I think one had 75 people and one had 85 people watch, and they credited me with 100 hours. That's it.
Really?
And the one Friday was 3 hours and 10 minutes. Jesse just wouldn't let Mike and I stop talking.
Yeah. Hey, so hold on. Little Southern Brother says I need to take a poll, and we can take a poll what to name that bird, that rooster. But you have to do it in the comments. I don't have 1,000 subscribers, so I can't set up a poll on YouTube. You'd have to leave it in the comments of this video. Lazy Days Ahead is just spamming rumble, not rumble, ramble.
Oh, leave it to Jesse.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's just going to raise you up to the algorithm of YouTube if even if 30 or 40 people comment. Name that bird.
So what I was going to say on your hours, if people are in your live, but they're if they've got multiple windows open and they've moved yours to the back, like they're not active on your live stream, then it doesn't count.
Oh.
So they can tell when it's at the front of your screen and they don't know that you're not sitting there, but they know whether you've got it active or you've pushed it back and kind of made it a little, I don't know how to explain it. You know what I'm trying to say though, right?
Yeah. I get exactly what you're trying to say. If it's not in the forefront, you're not going to get any credit.
It's not counted as active.
Yeah. And I got my beef shirt on.
I got one of those.
Me too.
Greg's got one.
Oh yeah.
Now they're saying Rambler.
The Rambler. Oh, that's cool. The Rambler. You know I'm going to be heartbroken whenever you chop his head off, right?
Well, if he does what he's supposed to and doesn't get mean, I won't chop his head off.
All right. Fair game.
If he starts getting mean, then he's got to go one way or the other.
Anybody that's mean should have their head chopped off, but society doesn't think that way anymore. Fun fact, my great uncle was the last person to hang anybody in eastern Canada.
Really?
Yep.
Legally?
Yeah, that's what he did. He was a jailer, and his job was to pull the chair away. They used to bring in a gentleman from Montreal to tie the noose, and my uncle Jack would either, well, near the end it was the floor dropped out, but whenever he first started, he'd take the chair away. Fun fact.
Horses? There was no horses? No?
No, it was all inside.
Somebody said, Vision Acres says if the rooster gets mean, I'm gonna mail him to you.
That's fine. It's not like I don't have enough room.
Yeah,
And
for a mean rooster.
that's just the front yard. If he goes in the back, he's got, I bet you if I walked in the back here right now, there's probably about 5 or 6 turkeys. They come out.
Okay, see you later, Robert. Thank you for coming by.
Bye, Robert.
One of his chickens is running towards the river.
Uh-oh. That could be a wet bird.
Number one, be yourself says, so if someone is watching 2 YouTube channels and they have yours in the background, it doesn't count. So I was listening to, that's my understanding. I listened to 3 different YouTube. How do you? I don't even know what to call them. Like Nick Ninham, is that his name? And Daryl Eves and Think Media. I listened to those. I watched those, and one of those 3, and they're supposed to know a lot about YouTube and the algorithms and stuff like that, and how to grow a channel. One of those 3 had said just here recently that, yeah, if you don't have it at the front, if it's pushed back, if you have another tab open, the hours do not count.
Wow. Because there's
And that would make sense.
Yeah, it really would, because
Yeah.
I know there was so many people that were on that were at work just letting it roll in the background.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that would totally make sense. Because I was pretty disheartened whenever, like all together it was over 5 hours in the 2 days. And yeah, I got 1 hour.
Yeah, but you should have gotten more than 1 hour. If you did 5
Or
hours
not
and
not 1 hour, sorry. I'll have to double check, but I think it was 75 hours maybe.
okay, that makes more sense.
But, because there was consistently 15 to 16 in at a time, and then there was, I forget, Jesse was saying like 34 likes and 20 people in the room or whatever, but
Mm-hmm.
it is what it is. And again, I'm not looking to get rich off of YouTube. Not my forte, but I'm just having a lot of fun. Just
Yeah.
talking to different folk and getting to meet everybody. And I packed. I'm sure Hoops is sound asleep, hugging his teddy bear right now, but I got his package ready to go today. So hopefully, um, I'll get that mailed off this week.
Little Southern Brothers.
That's hilarious. He just sent me an Instagram.
Oh, really? Hoops did?
soon as I just said it, it just came up on my screen that.
Does he not sleep?
Well, it's 7:30 there in the morning.
Oh.
So he'd already be at work. I think he said he gets up at 4:30.
Well, it was just yeah, but it was just this morning he was on a live.
Yeah.
What is it, 8 hours? Oh, I guess that makes sense. Wow. A Little Southern Brother says they haven't been getting their subscribers added to their total.
Oh, I've given up. I've no, honestly, I I think I've got. So if you look at my numbers, I've only went up 15 in the last month and a bit. But yet, if you go into YouTube Studio and go to the algorithm, it says that I'm up 52 subscribers, but I'm only up 15. So I don't know what they're doing.
Lazy Days Ahead wants to know how long it takes your package to get to Hoops when you mail it. Well, I mean, like When he
I
let
haven't.
him know when he gets it.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. What are we today? Monday. I'll probably send it. See, what I have to do is make sure that it's not sitting in a trailer for the weekend, especially with the choke cherry jelly and the maple syrup. Maple syrup should be fine. Choke cherry jelly, nah. I guess it'll liquefy and then solidify. Hopefully, whenever it gets over there, I'm just hoping that it's on the plane and headed over there before we start getting hot weather again. And of course, it being winter over there, they're all in hoodies and whatever right now, so it'll be a little bit cooler over there too.
Vineyard Chicks, hello. And I don't think Thorhaven Farm is here, and I don't think I said anything to him.
Hi, Thorhaven.
Adventures on the Homestead's here. Hello.
Hello, hello. See, I'm not sure how to get the chat going that with keeping the volume going. Maybe before we're just about to get off, I'll try it again.
Yeah, someone said something to you earlier, and I forgot what it was. I don't remember. Patty, I am. If you're talking to me, I'm in Northeast Oklahoma. The chat's just like they're talking to us.
Nice. Well, unfortunately, they're talking to one of us because it's like one of us is blind and can't see.
Well, and then I've got a bad eye, so.
Oh, we're a great team.
At least I don't have an accent.
Somebody behind me that has an accent, because there's between you and Chloe from Little Southern Brothers, I don't know which one has the bigger accent. Don't worry, Chloe wins.
Okay, Donna. Donna sent me an email. Yeah, Chloe definitely has more of one than I do for sure.
Oh,
all of them, any of them.
Chloe has got. I always thought that that Landon had quite the twang, but no, Chloe takes the cake.
They all sound the same to me.
No. And it's funny, whenever she's nervous, she has more of an accent.
Really?
She gets more Southern. So if you haven't watched their latest video, you have to go and you'll see.
Where she drove the big truck?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah. For a girl that can talk that easy to the camera, I don't know why she runs from it.
Scott, are you in Dunville area or southeast west? Great team at LG Homestead. It's Scott. Is Scott in Dunville area or southeast west?
I'm in Ontario, Canada. I'm just north of Ottawa.
Vineyard Chicks. My eye is okay. My right eye is paralyzed. I can see out of it, but I don't have peripheral vision on the right side. And then when I look to the right, the left will look and the right stays straight.
Is that something hereditary, or is it an injury, or?
Yeah, everyone in my family's like that.
Oh, wow.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No.
Y'all have accents. I got to believe that you'd all have the same injury.
I don't know. I don't know how they noticed it when I was a couple months old, and that's just the way it is. Yeah. And so that's why Greg has to tell me when my cap is on straight, because I don't know. I'll tilt my head I'll cock my head so that I can see the world in one way, like I'm supposed to. And so, I mean, like, I don't know, somebody else has to tell me when the pictures are straight on the wall, or I have to get a level because I can't tell because of the way I hold my head.
Okay.
But I hold my head so I can see without,
You try to make
without,
up
huh?
you just try to make the difference up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But y'all won't see it because when I'm filming, I'm looking. I mean, like, why would I put the camera over here where I can't see, right? I
Oh,
look at
absolutely.
so I mean, nobody knows until they meet me in person, or I say something.
Yeah. Well, same as
Lazy Steve, Lori got jokes.
same as same as this eye here. Whenever they did my back operation, they hit a nerve or something on my spine, and now this eye, if I'm tired, it like almost closes. But the good Lord still did many, many miracles that day, so I'll take that one little hiccup. It's almost hoodie
Thorhaven,
weather.
huh?
It's almost hoodie weather here.
Didn't you say it was 90 degrees?
No, it's 70. Whenever I went
Oh,
over and looked, it's been 95 plus for the last 2 weeks, but it broke yesterday, and it's like 73 with 30% humidity.
yeah,
Oh, it's beautiful.
that would feel good. Yeah. I don't know what it is here, but it's humid. It's hot.
Oh, okay. Well, that's what it's been here for the last 2 weeks. So.
Possum Run Homestead's in here.
Ooh.
Possum Run Homestead. It was Mama V.
Hello, Mama B.
She's changed it to Possum Run.
And so she should. Now she's away to the races.
Y'all, I don't know. When I look at the camera, let's see, I'm looking right, left. So when I'm looking at the chat, y'all may be able to see my eye cross over. I don't know.
No,
Can't see
you'd
it.
never, you'd never be able to tell, and unless now that we all know, sure. But like even right now, after you told me, you really can't tell.
Well, if I look like to my right, you would tell because my eye
Okay.
would stay straight, and this one doesn't because this one's not paralyzed,
Okay.
and this is it's paralyzed. Now I say it's paralyzed, just the muscle that pulls it to the right is paralyzed. It can look up and down and to the left,
Okay.
but sometimes I don't know that it's because I can't feel it. I don't know. I don't know. I just know how I see, and if stuff gets off, then I tilt my head so that I can see it right.
So I got your notification like late as as usual, and so I kind of missed the whole home thing. So is it close to where you are now, the new house?
Yeah, it's about 30 minutes.
Like, okay, okay.
Still in Northeast Oklahoma.
But farther north or for 30 minutes south or north or east or actually don't worry about it. You don't have to. I forgot. Never mind. It's all good. It's all
Yeah,
good.
lazy days ahead. I'm assuming it's Jesse. Says my eyes are fine. It's my body that's lazy.
Poor old Santa. Yes, if it Lisa's got her Lisa's got her own account that says Mrs. Lazy Days.
Yeah.
Unlike Sarah hijacking Chris's account, Lisa normally stays to her account, and Jesse's got the one that doesn't say Mrs.
Mom, I know. I just didn't want to say on YouTube.
Well,
um,
exactly. That's why we stopped, Mom.
so, so I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, I usually can tell who it is just by how they talk. Like, you know,
But yet I
if it's
don't know them.
sarcastic.
I don't know them as well as what you do. I'm just starting to get to know them, and it's usually one or two word answers to one or two word sentences to start things off. So yeah, but yeah, there's quite a few. Like I know quite a, who's on and who's not. The more you get to
Well,
know them.
she's on here as Mrs. Lazy Days, and she said, "Yep, that's right, Scott. I'm cooking, so just listening right now."
See, I got Jesse figured out. You can't blame that on Lisa. We know she's a saint, and that's why she created her own account.
She didn't want to get pulled into his stuff.
Well, that's it. So it's Jesse going to hell, not Lisa. In a handbasket, that is. I wish. Now, I really wish I had Ike, Connor, and Pa from Little Southern Brothers. I need a tree taken down at the end of the house.
They can do
Just,
it.
I'm just sitting here looking at it, going, "Hoof." It's one of those ones I'm going to have to take like a foot at a time with one of those extension poles. Oh, this is probably the nicest evening we've had all summer.
Okay, Mrs. E3 is on here.
Oh, see, there we go. Now,
Welcome back, Mike.
did Chris get downgraded?
I don't know. She's on here as no, she's on here as Mrs. E3.
Okay.
Somebody said hi. Brenda. Brenda Siminoff.
Hello,
Hope
Brenda.
I didn't mess that up. It said hi to both of us. Man, I hope I didn't mess that up.
I'm listen. If I get 50%, I'm doing great.
Well, if I messed it up, I'll blame it on my
I read that with my good eye. Uh, so yeah, um, you work this week. You work this Friday, don't you?
not this Friday.
Oh, right. It's the end of the month. Right, right,
First,
right.
second, third, fourth. See you later, Vision Acres. Thanks for stopping by.
Bye bye. Actually, the mosquitoes aren't even that bad. Can you all hear the crickets?
No, I hear my dog barking.
Oh well, that's close.
And I'm watching what Jesse says on here.
Oh,
He's
he's on a roll.
Mike from Fowler Family Farm came back and said, "I'm back. My phone died." And Lazy Days Ahead says, "Mike, I can be a pallbearer for your phone if you need one."
I'd expect no less from Jesse.
All right, thank you. See you later, Yogi Hollow.
Bye, Lisa.
Thank you, Brenda. Brenda likes my new coop.
Your hoop coop.
My hoop coop.
They're a lot of work though.
The hoop coop?
Yeah,
How?
I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out what I'm going to make for my meat birds for next spring.
Yeah.
Technically, I'm limited to 6, but because technically I'm considered residential, even though I'm surrounded by farms. So I've already talked to the farmer behind me. If bylaw comes around, I just move my chickens into his field.
Would they
Not
come
a big.
around?
Oh yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah. So, I know. These houses here
Brenda
are.
Baker's here now.
Hi, Brenda. So these houses across the way, I don't know if you can see them back there, over there.
Yeah.
Anyways, they're $800,000 houses, and they're people from the city, so they don't take kindly to, like, I'm not allowed to have a rooster, but I don't want a rooster. So, even where I
You
get
just,
my eggs,
you just want one named after you.
absolutely. And then, hopefully he wakes you up at every morning, and you know wakes
He does.
all the neighbors up. But
Not my neighbors.
I suppose you don't have anybody within earshot.
Well, yeah, I do. It's just I'm on 10 acres. There's no one close to me.
Okay. Well, yeah.
Where we are on my land. I
So
think
I've got.
Sarah's.
Huh?
I think Sarah E3 is wanting to come on here too with us. I'm not sure.
That's probably Chris.
Or Chris. I got
Tell
a
her
text from Sarah.
Oh well, if you got a text from Sarah, then it's probably. But yeah, like I've got a neighbor literally on the other side of that tree.
Oh, do you?
So, yeah, but he's originally from Wisconsin, I believe. Yeah.
Donna said your new nickname is the Rambler. It might be Chris. She said not me. No, it's not. Okay, Chris said not me, so it must be Sarah.
Yeah.
Oh, I get
I've
confused.
been called a lot worse than the Rambler. The heck was that?
My bottle, water, maybe? Is that
Oh, hi,
that?
Sarah.
What's up?
Quarantine hair, don't care.
Yeah, how's he doing?
He's doing okay. He's not running a fever today. Pulse ox and everything is all good. So
Okay.
we're just hanging out in the bedroom, him and his, us and ours.
So, what day is he like? Is he coming out of symptoms or just going into symptoms or?
He was diagnosed Saturday night.
Okay.
He had symptoms the first, like, all day Saturday.
Okay.
So we're still within the first week.
Yeah. Oh well.
Not fun. Don't recommend.
No.
Can you see the chat, Sarah?
No,
I can only
I'm on
imagine
the
what
phone.
Jesse. I can only imagine what Jesse's saying about watching them in their bedroom.
No.
Oh.
Lazy C says, shoot, Sarah, my hair hasn't been fixed in a month at least.
Well, normally I at least wad it up and put it in a whatever.
Just throw
A
a hat
bun?
on.
Well, if I could tolerate a hat, I would, but it's been too hot for that for me.
I don't know how you don't. Well, then you just turn it around like this, and that's
There you go.
cooler.
Oh, is that it? I'll have
It
to
You know,
work
really
on
is.
it.
it feels cooler.
It
Like
really does.
it literally feels cooler.
Gosh.
Does it not?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Guys,
just put it up in a clip ear, wad it, and call it good.
See, I need Greg to tell me how to straighten this up. I can't tell.
Well, if you look at the camera
Keep
and
going,
stop
keep
moving.
going. The other way, the other left.
Oh, Sarah, I was going to do that.
Fowler family. My hair hasn't been fixed in about a year or two or more. That'd be Mike.
Yeah. Mike's
Yeah.
kind of like myself. I'm
Doing
actually
things like
starting.
that just require less effort.
I'm feeling like a hippie.
I know. I can't believe you
really
haven't
gotta.
straightened your hair today, Scott.
Well, I really didn't. I had a shower this morning and I just kind of went, "Nyeh," and that's it. But I got to go in and get a haircut. I just can't stand the length of it.
Chris just shaves his.
Yeah. See, I'm limited mobility to where how much I can reach back there. So I'm gonna give myself like a really crooked line mohawk. So
I like it. It could be a whole new trend.
That's what Hidden Heights does. He has a mohawk. Kevin.
I know. Well, but so Kevin's hair must grow as fast as what mine does because if you look at his recent videos, it's grown back almost. You can just barely see it.
But he wears a hat all the time too.
Well, I think it was at the creek that I noticed that it was just about all grown back.
I do have a full head. I do have a full head of hair. It's just Greg and buzzed. Oh, maybe gray and buzzed.
Who's that? Mike?
Oh, gray, not Greg. Mike at Fowler Family.
Yeah. So
Greg.
I was talking to Dave today at Come On Homestead. I finally got my mug today. I can't put any liquids in it.
Well,
Smash.
What?
are you serious?
They charge. I gave them heck. I'm like, you paid what? They charged him $26 to ship a 10-ounce cup. I'm like, Dave, you're nuts. Like I'm humbled. I'm very appreciative to have your merch, but you're crazy. Like I've sent syrup that weighs 10 times the weight to Mike, and I know Dave's in Texas, but not that far into Texas. You know, he's only around Dallas, which is
Mm-hmm.
a couple hours away from Mike. It can't be that much of a difference. But yeah, $26 and some odd cents to ship a cup, and they broke it.
Was it like shattered?
Thank you.
The handle's gone. Like just the handle's in 3 pieces. So I might be able to use some crazy glue. I don't know.
Jeez.
But it just, like I said, I took pictures and I'm like, Dave, I'd go after the U.S. Postal Service and just say, you guys charged me this kind of money and it can't even get to Canada.
You expect
like,
things to get there whole.
Well, if you're paying that kind of money, and like I made sure to reiterate, I don't want another one. Don't be so silly. Like
Mm-hmm.
I do. I'm very appreciative, but that's like crazy.
Little Southern Brothers.
Go.
Donna says, check out Pirate Ship for all your shipping. It will save you so much money.
For you guys,
For us.
It's nothing. We have one up here in Canada. I forget the name of it. Pirate Ship for you guys down there is the only way that I'd ship. It is, and it's the U.S. Postal Service. It's just there's no frills. You print your own labels and whatever off their website. But if
Mike,
you're going to start
you're not wrong.
mailing, if you're mailing stuff down there, Pirate Ship's the only way. I know I looked into it about 6 or 8 months ago for Brandon, and it, from what I could see, it looked like a reasonable. It's a reputable thing. It's everybody seems to use it all across the U.S. But like I said to Dave, I'm like, as soon as the border opens up, I've got a PO box I can use in Ogdensburg. So which is an hour away for me. I'm in the U.S. in less than an hour. All that I have to do
Wow, I
is
didn't
run.
realize you were that close.
So you have a PO box you can't get to right now?
It's the UPS store. So right across, as soon as we cross into the US, there's a Walmart, and then there's a UPS store just on the other side of the street. So it's like literally an hour, and crossing the border and everything is an hour and 15 minutes to the UPS store, and he's got a post office box that we can get all our stuff mailed to, and it costs us $5. So there's a lot of, not so much now, but even a couple years before the pandemic, a lot of US companies wouldn't ship to Canada, so we'd have to get it delivered to the post office
Yeah.
box in Ogdensburg, and then fly down on a Saturday morning and jump across and get the cheap gas, and because but you say that we're paying $5.44 a gallon up here right now.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like we're a $1.36 a liter, and there's 4 liters in a gallon. So it's crazy.
Hey, Jen, and we are Garden Gals. How are you guys doing? Donna says we only use pirate ship. You can print the labels at home, take to the PO box or post office, and they will scan it, and you're done. You can also have the mail carrier pick it up at your house too.
That's pirate ship.
Yep.
Yeah, I forget the one that you can use for Canada. But yeah, for you guys, definitely pirate ship saves so much money. But I couldn't believe it. Like they smashed the cup. So like I said to Dave, at least go back after the postal service. I think
Yeah,
they
get your
make
money
you,
back.
well, at least get the shipping back.
Yeah.
Is he going to?
I don't know. It was at work, so we just kind of shot the poo over email, and yeah.
That's crazy.
What?
We've had a lot of issues with our post office too. We actually ended up having to get a PO box because all of our mailboxes, after so far down, are on our rural road. They're all like right on the highway, so they were still in meds and random mail and all sorts of stuff out of ours. So we had to bite the bullet and go
See,
get a PO box.
all our Amazon shipments, they used to put them in our mailbox, but I just said no. We want it at our door, and they come up the driveway and they dump it at the door.
So you don't want your you want a PO box on YouTube though. Like if you.
Yeah, and we were going to do that, eventually, but I'm not in Kansas a whole lot, so it's a trip for me. So it was just easier just having to run up, to the end of the dirt road.
Yeah.
But no, people can't, just leave other people's crap alone. So
That, don't get me
Okay,
started.
Fowler. He's gonna get some work done.
Yeah.
okay.
Work.
In the office.
Go out into the garage and polish the John Deere is what he's gonna go do.
Oh my goodness.
But yeah, you know what? I honestly don't get enough shipments to warrant me to purchase a post office box in Canada, because it's a crazy amount of money, and YouTube's already costing me, as you know, it's not cheap.
YouTube?
Mhm.
How's YouTube costing you?
Well, you pay for programs, stuff you use to record. I'm
Crunching your
very,
heads too loud.
let me quote, because I know Jesse's going to put something smart here. I'm very
He already
honored,
has.
humbled, very honored, humbled, and at the amount of subscribers that send me stuff. But yeah, there's just no way that I'd have what I had without you know, the amazing subscribers.
Yeah.
And you take all that in, I bet you I'm
Video is, but the
at
chat
least
is not.
$2,000 that I've probably spent on YouTube. And now I'm looking at merch. Now I'm looking at merch, and again, it's like playing a hot potato up here. Do I get Bonfire and run the chance of them actually charging me the duty and whatever that I have to claim on my taxes when I'm going to make $2 per item? It's going to end up costing me money. Or there's one in Canada that if I go is going to be much cheaper for you guys because it's all in Canadian prices. So it'd almost be like you guys would get free shipping. And the guy's company is literally 5 minutes from the border. So he ships either side. He crosses the border all the time and he'll ship either US side or he'll ship Canada. So it's probably the one that I'm going to go with, and it's out of BC. So
I haven't bought. I'm filming off of my phone, and the editing I use is iMovie, which is free.
Yep.
If I go to a meetup, now that costs me money.
yeah.
Hey,
Oh,
no.
look at the little princess all cuddled up.
She kept him up last night, so he's tired.
Who kept them up?
He also broke his CPAP mask last night, so it's gonna be a rough night, guys.
Yeah.
Oh, make sure to get that fixed.
Then I threw it in the floor.
Yeah, and then he threw it in the floor and had a little tantrum.
Well, I had a pretty good sized tantrum. I was mad.
Yeah, those things aren't cheap. I don't
I'm
know
gonna get
how
off
much
of
they
here,
are
guys,
there,
and
but
help tuck my husband into bed.
I'm gonna need to go too. It's
wow.
over an hour, so I'm gonna go ahead and end this.
All right.
Bye, Chris.
Bye.
Bye, Chris. Nighty night, princess.
Good night, guys. We'll see you guys later.
Bye,
Take care,
Sarah.
Sarah. All right, Lori. I will let you go, and night, everybody, and see everybody probably on Procrastination Thursday or Rambling Friday.
Yep. See you later, Scott.
All right. Take care, guys.
Bye. Okay. We're going to go, guys. Thanks for coming in. Be sure to smash the like button and vote on that rooster name in the comments. Bye.